Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. It has been a hot minute. I am so excited to play this though. I am so excited. Give me a second, give me a second. We got to Act 3 last episode. I don't even know what to think. I'm actually really surprised, but we did take a little bit of a hiatus with school and everything, but you know how life is, so yeah. I'm just very excited to finally get into this and finally get into Act 3. You know, I got this week off and I am excited. So, without further ado, let us continue.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Oh. Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
You must be hungry to... I don't know which one to do. You must be hungry to take some food? I wouldn't be opposed to giving her gold. It's just like, you know...
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Right now.
Okay, let's talk to Charles
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
What do you mean y'all don't have homes to go back to?
Nearly there now.
Fist Osmond.
I know, little one.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch, is that some sort of fancy new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Fist Leonel?
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Exception.
A lot of
Unless you
refugees.
stop sulking and start walking.
If I was a
right
showering
now.
lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's...
Oh, the ox? Strange ox.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
It takes worse than a bit of gore to turn my gullet.
And mine. And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket?
Oh, I suppose so. What form will you take?
Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, You don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
It's an apple.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
What do you think of Baldur's Gate?
Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing.
You looted Moonrise Towers?
Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry.
Show me these fancy items you have on offer. Anything magical?
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
There's a lot of people over here.
Too slow!
Rickens, Garvin.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed in the wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
Mark more than... No, I'm doing a good run. I'm doing a good run. But this isn't me normally, otherwise I'd totally do that one. That was funny. You think all of the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Okay. Seer Grotpal.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Okay, so anti-immigration.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Okay, what about you, Mandy Harvest Moon?
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Why do you say that?
Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I'm not paid.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word with you. We pay taxes. You and I have nothing more to say to one another.
Okay. I don't know.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Our hearts bleed for you. Get to the... Or wait, no, you're a Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's Cloister?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renald there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Reynold. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out.
heretic.
Let's talk to Fist Lachlan.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
No,
I find them.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
So don't make trouble.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Is everything all right?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
These are criminals, and we won't have them.
God's truly this petty.
Are you okay?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
The Sharns are using a place called the House of Grief to cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Don't ask me to.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Manif Nestor.
Donations?
Donations for what?
Do you know advice? The refugees.
Oh.
If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Okay, fine. I'll donate some gold.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated. Got something else to donate, have you?
Dude, this guy just wants everything. Jesus. I'd like to take the donation into the barn I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself. 20. Ooh.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
Pig?
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
One of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see. Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
Fist Varune?
I'm not sure why you were so keen to get in the barn, but if the Manip says so...
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Best be on my way.
This place is trapped.
Disarm that. Mm-hmm.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
I found a load of toy bears rigged to explode, but don't worry, I disarmed them.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up, I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
Oh my god, why would I disarm my own explosives? I just want to find whoever's responsible.
All right, I guess it can't hurt.
Like, use logic.
I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Nestor's warning. It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. Nestor. donation record. The Flaming Fist, tasked by the city's parliament with oversight of the gathering and distribution of donations to refugees in Rivington, responded with what appears to be a half-hearted attempt to list donations and donors. The list, much amended, possibly to conceal peculation by the Fist, include the following entries. Yeah. 9 worn blankets, 23 male shoes, 3 sets of cookware, 6 of that, 21 stuffed toy bear. Arthur Gregorio.
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find.
Arthur Gregorio. Okay.
How about in those stacks of hay?
You've had worse ideas, Mercon. A lot worse.
This isn't glorious post fists, but it isn't a hard shed.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Arrival. Okay. A record maintained by a Flaming Fist of refugees arriving in Rivington in the last 10 days. The number increases in each of the previous 5 days. Clearly, the town outside Worms Crossing will be unable to accommodate all of them. Some names on the list are... Okay. And many more. Okay. Letter of complaint. Do the Flaming Fist duty officer assume that members of the Flaming Fist were assigned to Rivington to maintain law and order among the refugees, but what do I see? Ragged refugees, big as life and twice as odorous, walking Rivington streets as if they owned the place instead of keeping decently out of sight in that refugee camp. I warn you, my great aunt knows Blaze, Liara, Poiter personally, and if those refugees aren't ragged up and kept where they belong, the Blaze will fear on it. Sayard Grothball. Jesus Christ.
Refugees can't
Grothball.
stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
This guy, okay.
On my mind.
Kristen Hazel?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Garen Flint's.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Ramona.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
I'm sorry, that's really funny. Dorich Main.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna blood not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Oh my god, okay, that was kind of funny.
Some close calls. The cult have claimed...
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it?
It
Forgive
is.
me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm Baldurian, born and bred. It's good to be home.
It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from.
Are you Will's brother? What the hell?
Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
I'm not surprised. Tensions seem to be high around here.
Tensions? That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
The people of the city have grown selfish. They need reminding of what true hardship is.
Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say?
They're innocent people. You can't just kill them.
Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Let's talk to Ide.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Zoru, you made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Eltergard. But from what you tell me, I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
We've lost so many since Elturel.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate those we lost. Supplies are short, but I can scrape enough together for everyone to have a bite of something solid. Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise, we'll drink to their memory. I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
She sent a message. She's at the Elf Song Tavern, hopefully making herself comfortable.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
Let's see what's happening with Toad Breath.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Zoru?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Saris?
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Vex?
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
Oh, Danis?
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy. Yourself.
Garage.
You know who's real.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
Let me take a look at that wound.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the idea?
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Okay, what about Gregory Bright?
Supplies are short. Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
So he's deceiving them because he has no friends.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut?
Nah. What Tinker Nazian?
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
I know the way they treat refugees around here is terrible. I don't think that's what he's talking about, but...
I don't give a shit about all that. It's how I've been treated, which is the real travesty.
Yeah.
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
Let him continue ranting.
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Hey, that's kind of funny. Grudge?
Just between you and me, this pretending to be wounded thing is getting old.
Then say the truth. Join their group as like a healthy individual. Bro, it ain't that deep.
Every road between Baldur's Gate.
Orin, Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
So anytime there's something that like shapeshifts, we have to assume it's her. What if she's the ox? But that wouldn't make sense because she could easily get in there without our help. I don't get it. Anyways, okay.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. We need to stay alert all the same.
While we're washing them? We only got away with what we
Zelda
have on.
dibs?
These clothes make... I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
I'll take it off your hands.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Fortuno dibs?
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Bit presumptuous. I never said I wanted to pet your dog.
Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Some of us don't.
Either way, he's a fine-looking hound.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Biscotti?
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Wait, I want to keep talking to you.
Oh. Here we go. Here it comes.
Good dog?
Yes, yes, yes! Amazing! Perfect! No notes!
If you've never had a hound yourself, I'd highly recommend it. Does wonders to distract from this horrible absolute business.
Maybe I'll get a cat when we make it to the lower city. I'll show him.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
We'll make something out of
Shooting
it.
at two thumbs?
Back off! I found these apples first!
Zeffy soft.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Slarmy?
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
You think you can just walk into our camp, present yourself to Alma, or leave?
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
Who will stand beside them?
You're talking to the wrong hunter. You need to see Ulma.
Rechte
Gandrel.
Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day.
Why? What happened?
We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdisk Ablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
The same whoever they set out to rescue?
They could not.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel. But this one is new to me.
I didn't know this was a funeral. I'm sorry for your loss.
Those who have left us will be celebrated, not mourned. They died well, after all.
As we all hoped to. And this is the one I spoke of, my lady. The stranger I met while hunting the spawn. And they went on to kill the undying General Thorm. If the rumors are true.
A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another.
Perhaps. What do you have in mind?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
I'll do whatever I can.
If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Our judgment, and it almost doomed us. If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same.
Gandrel?
We can do nothing for you here. All that is left is to face the beast, Cazador.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulma to the Hells and back, but this does not feel right.
Perhaps the gods have abandoned us. Perhaps they have abandoned all of Faerun.
We will have to.
I pray you will succeed where we failed.
Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
No good choices.
Olma?
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
Chill, you know it's gonna take us like 5 episodes to like actually, you know, get to that point. Consure Bellagio?
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Circus poster.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Dying Stone Lord Thug.
Come to finish the job.
Who are you?
An idiot. That's who. I started a fight I couldn't bloody win. Ah! By the gods, it hurts. Help me, please.
Try to heal him.
No. It's too late for that. No potion or spell can fix this. Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now.
Are you gonna tell me what happened?
There's something strange about the man dying before your eyes. Though in agony, he seems to be enjoying this.
Is this Orin, bro? Or like one of those people that celebrates like pain, like the masochist cult? Why are you so eager to die? What's going on here?
If you had your guts falling out, you'd be eager too.
I'll make it quick, you won't feel a thing.
That's it. I'm ready. That's the best you can do. So weak.
Yeah.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He will sniff out your mercies, drag them forth, and use them to dress his atrocities. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
I saw the
Let's
mask.
have a look.
Like, what the hell happened? I guess Orin happened.
Decapitated, but still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Run your mouth! Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Rattling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
I don't know, can't we resolve this with words? A round of fighting, perhaps?
Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
Sharper one than Dope. He spends too much time with his prey.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for? Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Didn't work.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. The amulet spirit's granddaughter. She's already gone.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
Monk's manifestation.
And yet thy shell will rise. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
If it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Call into your wits and shield your mind's most vulnerable reaches. Yeah. Oh, we would be. Yeah.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Muster your senses, clear your mind. You will take the madness, but it will not take of you.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight. But a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh. Other parts. Is this some kind of display?
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise. 2 days just to get hold of a still watcher optic module. And for what? Waste of time we don't have.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Do you have anything to trade?
Only if you're quick. Now let me get back to it.
It stopped, but it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
Yes, it keeps happening. What is it?
There's something underneath the city, inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
I should sell this as perfume. You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
Below me?
Huh? You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
Okay. Marcus.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrun is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself.
Any luck?
Some. But what he has planned is unthinkable. Maybe you can help him see sense. Someone has to.
Wulbrun, what are you doing?
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
I'm with you.
Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. Not while the Gondians' metal monsters are patrolling the streets. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Cheer up, Wulbrun. We're here to help.
I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons.
Daenerys Targaryen, baby. Sorry. How do we stop them?
By hitting the Gondians. Hard. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
I kind of
Quiet,
agree with
Marcus. The adults are talking.
Marcus has a point. This sounds like a mass murder.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
Gortash is the enemy, not the Gondians. I'll find another way.
There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Okay.
So, are you with me? Ready to take down the Steel Watch?
Yes, but not using your methods.
I'm running out of patience, friend.
A rune powder bomb? Oh, what the devil has he become?
A fanatic with no thought for innocent life.
The Wulbren I know. The one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark. He's still in there. I know it. But his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. He believes they work for the Absolute willingly. But it's not true. I'm sure of it. Something is wrong. Very wrong. You did well refusing Wulbren's proposition, but I fear he'll find some fool who'll plant his bomb. The Gondians deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces. Please, find out what's going on.
Alright, I'll speak to them.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
You know, I agree with this guy. Who are you?
Ah! Are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
Slow down a second. Who are you?
I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
And what do you think the truth is?
That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no more. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumors. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend, Lord Gortash, approves of. And he's very selective.
That's appalling. So many people in the city have no idea what's going on?
Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible. I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet Mr. Needle's approval. I won't be holding my breath.
This is really cool.
Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline.
Aw, okay.
Dryads, gin, and
I
triples
used to
the
be
crowd.
scared of the windmill when I was a nipper. Thought it was like a big giant flailing its arms at me.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose. Refreshing your drink, perhaps?
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
I'll join you, man. Dang. Let's talk to the Mind Flayer, I guess.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
I'm gonna wake it up. But if it does just attack us, then I'll just kill it.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you I heard screaming when I entered the windmill?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious,
I don't really want to
but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
Go find your own meal. Even weakened, you're more powerful than anything out there. Cancel. Fuck. Cancel. I didn't actually...
You are correct.
Let's see what happens.
I am ready.
I'm not going with this. Okay, something's gonna happen, I just know it. What was the... I mean, she was kind of mean, but like...
A few moments later.
Attack the creature before it wakes up.
What? No! I've had so little time.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Spargo Albers?
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Jennifer?
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Jennifer, I guess. Okay.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists. Right?
Yeah.
There's no point arguing with the guard.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
There'll be some more.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ sword course couriers. Their service is appalling.
Good keep no.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
At least we'd have a bed.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
I know. The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
Oyster Boy Dringo?
Hi.
Do you work here?
Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahia's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up.
You don't say. She seems like a bully.
She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard.
I'd like to buy a dog.
They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
You're being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs, and makes more of a mess.
I think I found one of your dogs, Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
I don't really trust you. Whistle for Scratch? I really hope that Scratch doesn't, like, leave the party. Like, I need bro.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy! Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy.
No, we're not giving
This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
You shouldn't raise your hand to him like that.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
We're gonna have a problem. He's forgotten his training. He'll be a terrible influence on the rest of your hounds. But I would normally do the other one. Fuck this woman. She'd be pissing me off.
I'm not surprised. Gomwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
I'll give you the count of 10 to leave these kennels. Wait, I hear Lord Gortash abhors animal abuse. Perhaps I should report you to him. I think this is, like, good to deceive her for this.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Let's talk to Oyster Boy.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Zola?
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
That was a good choice.
Mistress is
Gustav?
gone. Mistress is gone. I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
So,
A new face. Something to send? Don't be shy.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
I'm sorry to tell you, I found the body of one of your couriers. He carried this letter.
Gomwick. That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me, what's really going on here?
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Do you want me to track down your letter? Or, no, rather, any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much.
Do you want me to track down your letter?
You do that? Well, if it's not too much bother, yes, I'd appreciate the help. Bring me the letter, unopened, of course, and I'll happily compensate you for your troubles.
Jeffers Morstan?
Pigeons are very sensitive.
Okay.
They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Pigeon?
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Pigeon?
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Against the Absolute, I know I'm fighting in it.
The Absolute? Poppycock! Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Pah! Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianza. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I hear some of your officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them?
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
We found like an eagle feather, didn't we?
Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare.
Is there any more intelligence available for this mission?
You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. Tallest point around these parts. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
Is he talking about the windmill? That is the tallest thing here, technically. He could be talking about that windmill. Touring Chris?
They won't let us in. And they asked we were nice too.
Your voice actor's a lot younger than you, Jesus.
Pa said the flaming fist would be nice, but they don't seem nice.
Billigan Indigo?
Get in line! We were here first.
Sammy Indigo?
I'm not going anywhere. Not till they let us through.
No, is that Chris?
We can't get in. I have family here. They said we'd be welcome.
Wait, aren't you the girl that had her husband kidnapped?
Heartless bastards. If they'd just listen. Please, my son. He's only a boy.
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Fist Selena?
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
Lily Beanbottom?
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
Yeah. I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
The Duke. Ravengard,
Okay.
I think.
You want another one? You know news takes time to write, don't you? I'll go on then. You've twisted my arm.
Buy the paper?
By the time you've read that one, you'll be ready to write your own.
Fist Rockfree?
Oh, bloody dogs. No, sweetie.
Bridget?
We'll be safe in the wilds.
Bridget.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Cormac?
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Keep your gold close and your wits about you.
Fist Ingram?
You were big.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time.
Bellara.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Arn Jacobson?
But you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger?
Wait,
Or
I kind of
maybe
like you.
a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Oh, no, I love your excitement. I love your excitement. Show me your wares.
Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Okay. I want more dialogue with this person, so I hope I can get that without offending them.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Need a spear? Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever.
Really, customer service is your... Well, it's your lucky day. Wait, really? Customer service is your idea of the best job ever?
Yeah. I get to talk to people all day. And work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington. Gildro Anglion. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row?
No.
And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
So you want to be a smith?
I mean, I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. But actually doing something with my hands and all that fire... I'd give anything to do what he does. Oh, God. Don't tell him I said that, will you? I really love my job. Promise.
So where's this amazing boss of yours?
Right up the stairs in his workshop. But I wouldn't bother him if I were you. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone. Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe a shiny, shiny new blade?
I already bought everything from you. Quite the little ass are slicker, aren't you?
It's Gildro Angelion, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way.
Okay.
Oh, yay! Want more? Want less?
Don't have the strength to
Blackbird?
face another 10 days.
Welcome to the Rivington General, home to crafts by the illustrious Gildro Angelion. Speak to his assistant only, as Gildro is super busy.
Gildro Iron Smith.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off.
I want to know why you're harboring the Iron Hand gnomes in your cellar.
Been poking around downstairs, have you? Well, I've got nothing to hide. Those gnomes are victims. They've spent years in exile, no forge to call their own, all because of some ancient bloody grudge. The Gondians think they're the only ones fit to swing a hammer round here. They're wrong. One day they'll learn that the hard way. Until that happens, I'll give those iron hands a roof over their heads. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Now, clear off. You want anything else? Go to the shop. I've got work to do.
Hold on.
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with.
What do you sell?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
The Journal of Gildro Angelion. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from Old Gulsoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I'm not willing to do. Mama Angelion didn't raise any fools, but still, I have to wonder where are all these diabolical weapons coming from? Into the... what? Oh. Broom powder and the modern gnome. This extremely wordy treatise supposes about the possibility of creating broom powder, the mythical explosive documented in gnomish legends. I asked my most renovated and prodigiously talented audience to suppose the following. Broom powder as we know of it may no longer exist at our particular space-time environment, but it must absolutely exist within our minds, both singular and collective. Ah, now we've landed upon a fascinating bit of philosophy. Think of the following formula. Thought plus behavior equals action. Then why not the following? Thought plus idea equals action. Oh, with our idea of ring powder's unique properties, why can we, the reader, myself, anyone with an interest really, not manifest that which we can imagine? Consider the following. Level up your life. Life going down the latrine, wondering why nobody likes you, losing out on love, wonder what's wrong with you. The short answer is nothing. You're just lacking a little charisma. It's a common misconception that charisma is something you're born with. The truth is, charisma can be learned, and by purchasing this book, you've just taken the first steps on the path to becoming the best version of you. Into the Feywild. Excerpt from what appears to be an unpublished memoir. I called my name out into the darkness, nothing came back. Not even an echo. That was the moment I decided, I was truly alone. And that I, Gildro Angelion, would have to find a way to confront myself, accept myself, and fundamentally embrace myself for exactly who I was. And it was the Feywild that would teach me how. Okay. And there's a lot more over here. Iron Hand gnomes are grievances. All know that the primal source of the mechano-magical method and measurement is Geirdal Iron Hand, gnomic deity of military artifice. For generations, the Iron Hand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes, in their generosity, the Iron Hands even shared methods with these others. den to be added. Adherents of the thief god gone, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate themselves the labor and credit of all mechano-magical works in Baldur. And many gnomes did join the Guardians, to their shame. And the voice of Geardal spoke to Wilberforce Bongal and said unto him, Suffer not these Guardians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wilberforce spake out against the Guardians, citing the flaws and errors in their shoddy works, rightfully extolling the superiority of the creations of the Iron Man. In response to the Gondians and their envy and Collier did utter vile slander and calumny against the Iron Man. And Wilberforce was robbed. There followed the death of the Wilberforce and the unfortunate Rune Powder incident, and the Iron Hands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. Letter from the Fulfilled Heart. Dear Master Angle Iron, I'm exceedingly sorry to report that we are still unable to find someone who might be willing to meet with you. The men and women of the city are so awfully picky sometimes. Might I suggest that you try submitting a portrait that presents you in a different light? Not that there's anything wrong with a blacksmith, but I wonder if that might be one of the prejudices that we are unfortunately running into where tastes are concerned. Of course, we will not stop trying to arrange something for you. As we like to say at the Fulfilled Heart, there are no lost souls, only those who have yet to find their home. Here's encouragingly, Maestro Artstrong.
Just a man in a costume.
Galthrin?
It's not. Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Wreck?
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
What about Iwin?
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
Wife's ring is the last thing you have of...
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Okay.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
I thought it'd be different here. That people would help us.
What are you hanging about for? Head into the city before they shut the gates for good.
Gable?
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Emmett?
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Montgomery?
Don't
you?
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Hold on.
Did you see that bloody ghoul at the entrance? Sniffing us of all things. What kind of circus is this?
Ah, the traveller returns. None can resist the allure of the circus of the last days. Enter and witness our extra-planar delights.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We'll do that later.
Then let's go inside.
Fitzpatrick?
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Miss Margaret?
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Solrus?
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
You might see a bunch of refugees, but I see a right business opportunity. If you're lucky, I might even let you invest.
Gleeful Claws?
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to Zenobia.
Caravan Ox?
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
I agree with you. Zenobia dog.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Zenobia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Calm down and tell me what's going on.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Delve into this frustrated man's mind.
I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement?
It's a pretty big house. You sure you don't have a single spare room?
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy is begging to get smacked.
Yeah.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
You seem to be a little on edge. Are you alright?
But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
How about you live and let live, and I let you live in return?
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
I'll pay you.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract
I'm
killers.
not scared, but I'll give you money. How much do you want?
Just a little something. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
Sure. Here's your gold. You should
Smart decision, sweetheart.
be peaceful.
Well, boys, we did what we were paid for. Let's leave this lot to their misery.
Ben.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You're quite welcome. How'd you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Who's Torm? No one's telling you to leave. Have all the roof you want.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
You are quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Of course. Marfa Golwitz?
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Go in here. Say hi to Cinta Golwitz.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Oh.
These bears are like the ones in the barn. Let's hope they don't explode.
Okay. Stuffed bear.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
That's weird. Fist Weirn, give me some good news, bro. Please.
I've got my eye on you. And them over there, too. I don't miss a thing.
Okay. I don't really know what to say about that. That's just like, okay, cool, good for you, I guess. The hell? Yenna and Rob. I'm happy we got camp joiners.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right?
Yeah.
You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
First, you can say, Yenna, pick a spot and settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
I can't turn it away. I'm sorry. My heart hurts too much for that. Kitty! Grub.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
Can I give you food? I'm not gonna hurt you, kitty.
I don't like talking.
Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
Is Yenna mistreating you? I don't think she is.
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
May I pet you?
Please don't.
Okay. Yenna?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Alright guys, we're back to this. Let us read through our readables, I guess, and then we can continue from there. Alright, starting off with Baldur's Mouth Gazette, 1492 DR, issue 86. Okay, there's not that many words, actually. Okay. Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Loris Mead Honey gives you money-saving advice. And this is Baldur's mouth. Okay. Reflections of a Gullible Prick. The stained tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a god's damned promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course they didn't let us through the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivellers and sneerers. Had it with them. Their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. The rest of the tech continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. Jesus, you know what really is a gullible prick? Do not fail. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. The Stormlord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. I have heard murmurs that your dockside crew begin to doubt the tales around the Stormlord's capabilities. Keep our shipment secure, and you will not need to come down in person and make a demonstration. Okay. Guildmaster's orders. Nine Fingers ain't backing down. Stormlord's pushing in on our enterprise, so she wants to push back on his. Find out just why this fresh-faced shithead is so keen to clear a landing spot for the cult's ships. Note to Kairos. Boss, I found this out there on a poor schmuck. This isn't from the stash. I'm not Van. I know the rules. Okay, Kairos' warning. Seems like Van needed to be reminded that you don't take from the stash. The stash is mine, and you get what I give you. I find you taking from the stash, you end up like Van. Be smart, don't be like Van. Tell no one. A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worm's Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison, and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. Ooh. Okay, that seems useful. Smuggler's Manifesto. The rules, don't forget. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war and draw attention to the higher-ups of the council. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing from each other. 3. You get what you're given, no skimming off the top. Trust that you'll get your share. And 4. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. We're not a bakery. 5. Keep the camp tidy. We don't want anyone following a trail of gold back to us. Okay. Annotated Ship's Manifesto. A ship's manifest, amidst the mundane goods, a specific unit of crates have been circled with a note pinned on top. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed moons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those gods, mad bastards, and I won't for you either. Field report, Death Stalker Zum. Aspirant Dolar is talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kill stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand idle, lie, sit, stock, still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There's nothing they can do about it. Dear Mrs. Priest, this letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mom says I need to say thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I wrote thank you. Now 4. So I think Mom will be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. Yeah. Priest. I don't know any priests. Penance of the Broken God. Oh, unless it's that like girl who's like, we have to let the refugees in, we need support from the church. That could be it. This prayer book is blotted with tear stains, and a few of the pages bear the mark of frequent consultations. At age 27, in the face of aversion, persevere. In the face of aggression, endure. In the face of one who is suffering, comfort. At age 33, the broken god must shed his tears, for without he would be heartless. Likewise, you will cry, you will weep, you will feel the lamentations cut upon your shoulder blades. At age 92, this entire entry has been scratched out in frustration. Huh. Request for alms. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Yanis, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kick dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Threldra Thaldrin. Miracles of the Outer City. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena at the outskirts of Baldur's Gates attributed to ill matter. Customer of Gildro Angle-Iron reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if ill matter had something to do with it, the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp even after the temple closed. Kitchen, curious. Man's hands tied together in horse reins, claims he's a holy symbol. Man of Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Okay. Teachings of ill matter. In a series of behavioral lessons, as derived from a devotee's interpretation of the ascendancy of the god of suffering, life and endurance, ill matter. Some of it is wholesome, with an emphasis on gentleness and the alleviation of hardship. Some of it is a bit more dubious, such as the veneration of martyrs above all living saints. Some of it is flatly weird, including some stuff about self-flagellation, which is not most people's idea of a good time. Interesting. The would-be saint. The book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of ill matter in service of the outer city, and now seeks to be canonized after her death. Herein is the full, true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as a Saint Brigid of ill matter, the broken god. He is of compassion and mercy, the one who endures. I lived a blessed life of every privilege a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm, our larder was always full to bursting. But in the years after the death of Saravok, my eyes were open to the world as it is. A world of pain and danger. A world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much where others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium of the upper city and sought to see the world as it truly was. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering is to ail is that which dulls but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know that you can be used however they might need. Rites for the Passing. A book of Ilmatari death rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipfully tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of the Rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torments their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their bodies, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Sheet music. An elegant fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Plea of Rest. A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. Okay, interesting. Ilasera the First. The effigy of Ilasera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature, written in blood. Orin the Red. Alchemical extracts. Before I go on a little trip, I want to show you one more thing, dear reader. Call it my slimy pink impression on the alchemical field. Each solution has one main extract. Whatever you mix it with just needs to have the right affinity. For example, a healing potion just takes salt of rogue's morsel, and most people will mix it with suspension of bullywug, but any suspension will do. The first extract is the most important. Left hand curled up in a claw of pain, now too hard to write. Want so much left to do. People to help, people to see, people to please with alchemy. Hurt, driving me crazy, need to drink the poison while I'm still myself. For old time's sake, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of three. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Going to take my medicine now. Hot chocolate, it tastes just like hot chocolate. Ooh, you know, I was gonna say this like sounds cute, but then I'm like, ooh, this is not cute. This is like morbid. Ooh, okay. Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Absolutes, orders, newborn. True soul, alien, your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are a part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. Yikes. Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute vagrant scum. Absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. You wrote that down? Jesus. I think this is just the same thing. Yep. All of these are the same thing. Yes. Okay. Arthur's Private Musics. An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like doves. Fingers, brushing against his nails, the very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love. Ah, love. The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all. The priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer, romping joy of it. Letter to Mamselle Amira. Yeah. Madam Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Charis's crest, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you understand, Arthur. The Approachable East, Volume 4. What a land is Cormyr. Certainly the geography is dramatic, edged by mountains and sea, filled with forests and swamps. But why dwell on these when the great walls of Suzail loom ahead? One sees the city's walls as one approaches, but there is no understanding them from a distance. It's only as one gets close, and they loom higher and higher and higher, that one appreciates the majesty of Suzail. I passed through the gates the size of castles to enter this magnificent city. The streets are patrolled by elite armored knights known as Purple Dragons and frequented by nobles in the most elegant fashions. Its port is filled with ships from across the sea of fallen stars, carrying goods from lands I only knew from legends. The docks overflow with fruit, spices, silks, and animal pelts. You will not see a finer market if you have the golden lion suspended. Also, the harming of cats is strictly forbidden. A thoroughly civilized land. Ooh, we should go to Cormyr. Okay. Sorry. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 8, The Outer City. Overland travelers near Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of what Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive, but at the same time would rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, dockyards, slaughterhouses, saltworks, and less than regulated markets abound here. As well, shanties and camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is the author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dawdle in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make way promptly while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person or in their baggage, then see about presenting themselves to one of the main entrances to the lower cities, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. Interesting. Okay. Fiendish Alchemy. Fiendish Flora. This tome lists the few forms of plant life known to grow in Avernus. Most are thought to spout from the vital fluids of the countless devils and demons regularly slaughtered on the Blood Wars battlefield. Huh. Lessons of Helm. In this text, you come across the bull-necked, hard-spined doctrines of the Godhelm as transcribed and interpreted by a paladin called Thou Shalt Not Suffer the Doom Herring to Live O'Reilly. He chose that name after being convinced that the Xanathar organization was not led by a many-eyed beholder monster, but something called a Doom Herring. The doctrines are the usual religious fare, only mildly distinguished by Helm's focus on the provision of protection to those who need it, forming a shield of steel as well as sympathy for the meek and downtrodden. Okay. Tales of the Hells. Diabolic tales collected by Greshneg the Inattentive, impish archivist. Entry 18. Smiler the Defiler. If your wanders through Avernus seem to become an awful lot more scenic, luscious woods, big bushes, and the like, you may have wandered into a willy trap set by a creature named Smiler. None of us health folk know exactly what he is, where he's from, or how he got here, but he's a nasty piece of work. Well, he's called the Defiler, and he's not just nasty. Plenty folk are nasty here, but he's weird. Something's not right. The book continues in a similarly unenlightening fashion. Okay. Instructions for donation. Gifts for refugees only. Please just distribute. Blackmail letter. Arthur, package is still waiting for you at Philogears. You better not come late again or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare.
The one who's been putting explosives in teddy bears.
The toys from the barn. This fuck was the one making them.
An Archduke's Leadership Discipline. An Archduke's Leadership Discipline, a pamphlet by the Gortash for Archduke Voluntary Campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be discipline, to ensure that order is maintained at Baldur's Gate, on its streets, and in its homes. No policy can be more important. Order of the Gauntlet on matters of justice Law and justice. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. It means to trust in your God and yourself. For the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is commandment of God or of mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos, in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you, then, that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what is it to be good if we cannot define the acts that oppose it? What is it to be lawful if it is a devil's command we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry, and the shield that guards the weak. It is the sword that fells the wicked, and the cloak that warms the indigent. I see the word all the time, don't know how to pronounce it. It is for justice that the order of the gauntlet stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm and Hor demand. Okay. The Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wealth speaks with a loud voice in a city founded and made prosperous by trade. Baldur's Gate has always been governed by its parliament of peers, consisting of the heads of the richest patriarch families with executive rulership by a council of four. The four most powerful dukes, one of whom is designated Grand Duke. That tradition has been held for many centuries, with the occasional interruption in times of crisis. And a crisis is where we find ourselves again, which accounts for the recent change in the city's administration. Last year, the Council of Four was Duke Belleen Stelmane, the person that died, Duke Dilliard Porter, Duke Balarbra van Thamgor, chaired by Grand Duke Baldur Ravengard. After the death of Duke Van Thamgor and the worrying disappearance of Grand Duke Ravengard during the fall of Elturel, the question of who would make up the Council of Four going forward was postponed pending the return or confirm the loss of Ravengard. Into this power vacuum rose a brash new contender, Lord Enver Gortash, who promised that his leadership would see the city through its series of crises. When Ravengard finally returned and actually endorsed Gortash for that leadership role, Baldur's Gate gratefully turned to its new Archduke to bring its citizens back to safe harbor. Interesting. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't add more dialogue. Go ahead. Findings from the Hinterlands, new edition. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Elturgard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Loathsworn Drow, Troll and Dwagar are a particular cause for alarm. This seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to this publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornabel, and Candlekeep. Let us hope all these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. Okay. Mother of Halflings. This text is brimmed full with charming short stories concerning Yandala, the matriarch, protector, and sovereign creator of the halfling species. Here is one. Once there were a community of young pucks and prim, pretty halflings called the Lurmilligs. They were none of them old yet, having only newly formed their community around being virile and strong, so all could contribute to the upkeep and tidying and fixing and mending and so on. Halflings have a great many activities like that. So it was a big shock when an old woman came and asked to join the community. They told her she wasn't welcome, and when they turned her away, politely but very firmly, she went into a nearby woods. Now the Lurmilligs couldn't have known that she was going to take shelter there, so don't think too badly of them, but take shelter she did. When the werewolf men who lived there came to rob the old lady, Yandala invested the old woman with knitting needles of impeccable swiftness. She knitted the wolfmen clothes that would expand to accommodate their monthly changes, and they escorted her back to the Lermeligs, who accepted the old woman, who took their lumps and scoldings too from the werewolf men, not at all amused at the halfling's lack of sympathy for such a clever elder as this. Baldur's Gate and the Dialects of Plunder. An excerpt on page 37 is circled in red. There can be no doubt that the patriarch families of the upper city affect such an air of reserve and respectability because they are all too aware that their fortunes are founded on bloodshed, pillage, and exploitation. No one speaks now of Jeremiah Elton, who founded the Flaming Fist as a ruthless mercenary company that slaughtered and burned for pay along the entire length of the Sword Coast. No one mentions Barone Ilse Bormel and the blood-spattered ingots shipped north from her slave labor mines in the mountains of Nam. The school books don't mention Bobo Sachenstar's bone flotilla that plundered Aster Cove and affected the port's entire population. Moxie's Mixology Manual. This book is a crass but very comprehensive guide to mixing drinks. There's a huge amount of virtue placed on gin and whiskey-based drinks, and an equally large amount of denigration of vodka, vermouth, and rum-based drinks. Also, it advises mixologists, experts in budding alike, not to identify oneself as a mixologist in conversation. Say you're a bartender, the text advises, or a cocktail maker if you must. Mixologist makes you sound like a pillock. True. Beloved sons, I'm not waiting around for the absolute cultists to catch me. I'm heading for the tall timber. Look for me at the fishing hole where we caught that gar. It isn't much, but I left you all the gold. I'll manage without it. Now gear up and get out before it's too late. Remember your training in Casteve. Don't drag your feet when you walk. You leave too obvious a trail. Okay. Nope. Send to camp. Thank goodness. Scratch.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
There is literally a body of, like, a bunch of heads behind you, bro. All's well that ends well, eh, boy?
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Nice. Okay. We'll talk to people later.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
What are you doing?
Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Was it more intimate?
In a way. But not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Do you need another hug?
I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach.
It's genuine.
And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Give the hand a reassuring squeeze.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin is more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Think so? Oh, okay.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
I spoke to Ulma, the leader of those monster hunters. She wants to save us to save their children from Cazador.
You spoke to her? Without me? Gods damn it! Of all the hornet's nest to prod, you had to pick that one! Whatever you told them, it's pointless. Cazador does not have a drop of mercy in his fetid body. Their children are long dead.
That may be true, but we still need to try.
Are you not listening to me? You can't help them. Their children are gone. If you want to waste your time chasing ghosts, fine. But once we find their little tykes' corpses, you can deliver the news while I am far, far away.
I know he'd be happy with revenge, but I'm trying to do an okay run, so, you know. Gale?
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
I do not understand why the patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
I agree they should offer them shelter from the danger that is coming.
I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
Are you suggesting they be used as slaves?
I am suggesting they be fed and sheltered, and that they work in return. Call it whatever you wish. Perhaps you think it would be better for them to starve or be slaughtered here, while the citizens hide behind their walls.
No.
While she lives, Orin will continue to terrorize us, and soon she will make good on her threats. She thinks we are weak, afraid, vulnerable. We need to prove her wrong.
You're on edge. Orin's influence, I assume?
I am not on edge. I am alert, as you should be too. Orin could be anywhere. Could be anyone.
Despite her protestations to the contrary, it is clear that Minthara is afraid.
Orin may frighten you, but not me. I faced worse. I'm not gonna make a joke with her. I want her to feel comforted. Somewhat.
I doubt it. Her father is murder incarnate, and she is a devoted daughter. To please Baal, she would butcher the world. She has the scent of our blood, and she will tease and toy until she tires of the hunt. Then she will obliterate us without a second thought. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever.
Okay. Peer into the cat's eyes, doesn't know anything about Yenna's mother's fate.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Greetings, cat. Ooh. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, I am glad. We did a lot, as always. We explored up to Worm's Crossing, I believe, but the village was called Rivington. So we explored the outer walls, got to see the refugee situation, got to see the social climate, got to talk to a lot of people. There were so many people. And we ended up totaling up to 4 3/4 of an hour. Or 4 hours and 3/4. So, yeah. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!